It's Ebuka Biochendu. Yes, we're back.
We are back with another Big Brother Naija season, and the drama, well, I do not know, but there is something interesting about this year. I would like to call it a social experiment, and I'll be explaining why it is a social experiment. Let's go. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Lucy's Quick One. I'm trying a new era. This is a new style, so let's get into it. So of course, the Big Brother Naija show has started, and this season is titled Level Up season. I'm sure a lot of you already know who the housemates are, but I would like to cruise into their bio one after the other, just to talk about them briefly. First, we have Groovy. I know Groovy is that person. When he came on, everybody was like, who is this guy? Moving on, we also had Beauty, who is a beauty queen. I believe that she even lives to every form of her name. She's 24 and she's a lawyer. I really like it. Next is Khalid, who is a basketballer from Plateau State. When I saw this guy, I was like, my eyes on this guy. The next person is Ilebaye. I see her as somebody who is really calm, but who knows what we're going to see in the house. Saif, tech pro, loves food. Crystal, aka Chiamaka, aka Amaka. She's one person who got a lot of people's hearts after the very first night. I mean, her personality was just shining everywhere, and I'm sure she's going to be a vibe in the house. Cass, aka married man, is also in the house. I wonder why they still bring in married people. Daniela. When I saw this lady, I really liked the vibe that she has. She's a poet. She's also a twin. And then there's news about her having something with Brian already, who I'm going to be talking about very soon.
I'm choosing to care, because guess what? I could as well not give a damn.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn.
Next is Farm Savvy, a pharmacist and of course an entertainer.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe.
And that's on period. Fina. She's Josephina. She says she's short-tempered, and I've already started seeing some of those traits in the house because it has been very dramatic with her and one or two of the housemates. I think Amaka, who also has the personality. Here comes Brian. Honestly, when I saw him, I was like, who is this Rema look-alike? I know I'm not wrong, but he's given a lot of Alti vibe. The last person for the very first day is Christio, and Christio is beautiful. Now, all these guys, of course, are in the Level Up House 1. I'm moving on to Level Up House 2, which has also caused a lot of conversation. I would like to start with Bella. I don't know why people think that she has the vibe of Cece, but I believe that she's just giving her own vibe.
I'm the last born, so that simply means that you guys have to treat me like a princess.
His Royal Highness Igwe Doctor Honorable His Excellency
Elo Swag, our very first head of house for this season. He's a dancer and I can feel his energy already. It's just beaming all around in the house. Next is Doyin. I really liked her from the get-go because I felt like she's very friendly, like she was really hugging everybody in the house, and I really hope that she's putting her eyes on the prize. Adekunle was giving me a lot of Yoruba demon vibe.
We don't like soft poker here. Oh. Do we like soft poker? What are you bringing for us? A little bit of trouble?
I feel like Ebuka forced him to say that trouble, but let's see what's going to happen in the house. Next is our African queen. Her name is Alison. People are comparing her to Emanuela, saying they look alike. There's a possibility that they might be related, but I do not know. The next housemate is Dotun. When I first saw him, I really thought this guy would not be mingling in the house, but I think his minglement is mingling.
Alright guys, what are we talking about?
Next is Chomzi. I like to call her reserved yet fierce. This guy, Giddy Fire, aka Gideon, which is his real name, I don't know, but let's see how it goes in the house. Diana is one lady that also caught my eye. I mean, Mademoiselle Moncherie. She looks so beautiful. She grew up in France, Paris, and I'm sure we'll be hearing a lot of French. Plus, she worked as a project manager, and I think she also worked in the bank. This next guy, I am watching out for him. His name is Hermes, as they say. Hermes, Hems. Well, choose. Almost like Pere, and Pere. But the vibe that he had the moment he was called on stage, even to the moment he got into the house, I was like, who is this guy? Plus, he also has a backstory about his mom. Plus, guys, he's a dancer. He's been on Davido's video as well as that of Burna Boy. A lot of people have been talking about the fact that, oh, this guy has 2 girlfriends. But I really do not want to open that chapter. Moving on to the next person, we have Chi Chi. She looks like a fun person as well. Well, time will tell. Now to the ladies' man. His name is Shegs. He says he's a footballer and also an actor. The ladies have just been in this guy's corner and I'm like, what's going on? But when it comes to football, I remember Maduka Okoye and how everybody was like blushing for this guy until when Maduka was not able to keep the ball from entering the net. Everybody now left Maduka. Well, that's another story, but this is Shegs and that's the 24 housemates that we have. Now let's talk about this social experiment. When it comes to the Big Brother Naija show, one thing that is very particular about the show is the Big Brother Naija house, the interior, the beauty, the aesthetics of the Big Brother Naija house, season by season. But when it came to this season, the first day people were confused as to why the house was dark, why it was small, and the next day we got to see something bigger, something brighter, and then people started talking. That was the very first social experiment. The second one was talking about the fact that the organizer decided to have 2 channels to show separate houses. I mean, these guys sat down, thought to themselves and said, we are always increasing the take-home price at the end of the day. We also have to make our money in it. But how did Nigerians take this?
Big Brother brought new housemates, and it was said that there was one house at the mainland and the other on the island. I don't know what Big Brother is trying to do, but I feel he's trying to separate like a particular vibe from another vibe. I don't feel it's too necessary because people have to like tune into different channels, like watch the one on the mainland and then go back and watch one on the island. I feel it's just like stressful and time consuming.
I don't understand what Big Brother is doing actually. I don't know what games is playing because obviously looking at the 2 sets of housemates, like when they say level up, I'm thinking that maybe Big Brother is going to play a game for those people. I call them Ikorodu housemates, trenches housemates. They are going to do like different challenge or games that is going to elevate them into the house. That's what I feel, but I don't see any sense in all of that. Do you get? Except maybe they don't have content again.
But how are you going to keep up with both of them?
I can't actually, because yesterday I'm like, I did not show you the churches people. The next day I read 199 and I'm seeing them. I don't think I can. I'll just have to look for one. But I think the changes housemate, they are more lively than the Ajebo own.
Sorry, guys, you guys didn't clap. They clapped for
Najabo, they want to be forming.
Do you feel bad about having 2 houses instead of 1?
I don't really feel bad because even for me, I just like to the 2 houses. Like I like because like the first house now can be doing something, they can be keeping it to themselves, and the second house will be doing something on their own corporation and they'll be keeping it to themselves.
But do you have any favorite? Anyone that you like?
The only person that I'm saying presently is Shegsy. Fine boy, Shegsy. Oh my God, the ladies' man.
For now, I don't like anybody for now. But maybe as time goes on, I will like someone.
Not yet, but I think I'm already seeing people that might leave me. Okay, someone like Queen, Abichoma, Ischoma, Christy, and one Edo girl that speaks pidgin a lot. I don't like that vibe. Like they're just too. I feel they're not being this. Like they're not being free with themselves. Like they're living a fake life, like just for the world.
But I mean, like a game is a game. You can't be real on the game.
At the same time, they're making it noticeable, like making it obvious that they're being conscious of because of the camera.
What do you even think about Big Brother?
I mean, yes, like people go there to sell their brands, get popular, and then come back and then be something. I don't know. I don't watch it.
Why don't you watch it?
I don't have time. I do things like reading and other stuff than watching. Yes.
I believe that the experiment is really working because number one, it just gives the audience the sense of these guys in the dark room have to level up to the next room or the next house. The experiments that they are carrying out is number one, gaining more audience attention and more talk, because now a lot of people are talking. I don't just know if it's really working. The second one about watching two channels is also something that is really new to people, and from the conversations that I had with other people, it's very obvious that people are trying to balance watching two channels at the same time. I want to see how this experiment will end. Let me know what you feel about the social experiments in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the show in the comment section. Some ships have started to sail already, but honestly, for any housemate who has watched the show back to back to back, there should be more than that. You should be selfish and all of that. Bella gave that vibe at the beginning, but I'm not sure if people are receptive to that as well. It's just a lot when it comes to the Big Brother Naija Level Up show. But that's my analysis as to the experiments that have been carried out by Big Brother for this season. And if this works out, probably in the next 5 years, we'll be seeing 5 channels to watch and 5 houses or 10. Who knows? Till then, guys, I say thank you so much for watching. And like Fam Savvy said, do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you really like this, let me know in the comment section. I would continue with more of this kind of content as time progresses. Do have an amazing time. I always say, enjoy every moment. I believe that Big Brother chose that as his theme for this season as well. Later, guys. Bye.